My role at Many Rivers, I am the head of community economic development. So I work with a team that specifically works with regional and remote Indigenous communities that want to establish some kind of economic activity on their land. The thing that gets me out of bed in the morning working for Many Rivers is all of those small steps that we achieve when we work with the individuals or the clients that we're working with, because it's through all of these small steps that they actually start to work towards what it is that they want to achieve, and through it they build the confidence that they wouldn't have had before, and they really start to believe that they can do what it is that they're setting out to do. So I often joke about how we are the champions of small wins within Many Rivers, because it's really all of these small things that we're doing with our clients. The challenges that our clients face is understanding what it is that they want to do and being able to absorb everything around them, all the information, all of the people that are involved, and then being able to understand it in the way that makes sense to them, and then being able to make the decisions that they want to be able to make for themselves. I've never worked with a community that don't know what it is that they want to achieve. They always know what it is they want to achieve for their families and for their future generations, but it's just knowing exactly what that means for them and making the right choices. What I enjoy most about my role are the people. So there's the people that we work with out in the communities and the people that we work with within Many Rivers. It's through these relationships that we're able to affect some change, some improvement in people's lives, and we're always learning from each other within Many Rivers, and our clients are always teaching us things as well. And we work with our clients over a long period of time, and the quality of a relationship is really one of the most amazing things about working within Many Rivers. I see Many Rivers stopping the cycle of disadvantage through our focus on outcomes and our efforts to really understand whether what we are doing is creating any outcomes, and I mean real businesses and real jobs for people that are wanting to participate in the economy. And we're willing to be innovative, we're willing to ask ourselves the questions that we need to ask ourselves to validate what we're doing, and it's through that constant cycle of learning and doing and staying focused on outcomes and focused on our clients. I do have a favourite Many Rivers experience that's really quite personal to me. I had been working with a community for about a year and a half, and there was one member of the board who we worked together very well, but you know, she was quite reserved and never really showed a lot of warmth towards me, but I know that she was grateful for the support that Many Rivers gave. She had a personal tragedy in her family, and her daughter died, and I went up to the funeral just because I felt like well, Many Rivers decided that we wanted to be there for her and represent the organisation. And there was quite a lot of people there because it's a small community and they've got a lot of family, and I was just standing in the back. It was quite a hot day as well, and I was covered up. I had like a hat on and sunglasses, and was just trying to stay in the shade. And she was probably about 100 metres away from me, and I was just quietly, you know, watching the scene, waiting for the procession to begin that took her daughter's body from the medical centre to the cemetery. And then all of a sudden she just looked up, and she just started walking very purposefully over in my direction, and she just threw herself into me and started weeping. And I was so taken aback by that offer to share what was going on with her, and she just said, how are we going to get through this? And I absolutely know that that was because of all the work that Many Rivers had done and the consistency that we had brought into her life in her role as a director. And I think we sometimes underestimate that relationship that I was talking about earlier, and the quality of that relationship. And and just that was a real lesson to me in terms of not making assumptions about a relationship based on what I expect in terms of just demonstration of that. So that was it's a really, really lovely experience that I had through Many Rivers.